You give and give and give, you show up when she needs you, you pay attention, you remember the little things. You sacrifice your time, your energy, your comfort just to prove you care, you plan the dates, you send the good morning texts. You drive across the city to bring her food when she says she's sick, and deep down you think if I just keep showing her how much I care, if I keep doing everything right, she'll see my worth, she'll stay, she'll choose me. But then she pulls back, her replies get shorter, her tone gets colder, the warmth you once felt in her presence, and one day she leaves, maybe not physically, but emotionally you feel it, she's not yours anymore, no matter how much you gave, and that's when it hits you. You did everything for her, and she still didn't stay loyal. Why? Because here's the brutal truth, no one wants to say out loud, women don't stay loyal to what you do for them. They stay loyal to how they feel about themselves when they're around you. You could be the most giving, the most kind, the most attentive, but if your presence doesn't stir something deeper within her, she won't stay. The truth is much deeper than just giving gifts or gestures. You can buy all the flowers, write the best notes, and offer your time, but if she doesn't feel a spark in herself when she's around you, all of that effort will never build the kind of lasting bond you are craving. This might be hard to accept, but women are loyal to the emotional impact you have on them, not just your actions, and here's why. When she's with you, she has to feel a sense of herself that makes her more alive, more present, more appreciated for the unique essence she holds inside, and if you don't offer that, no matter how many dinners, gifts, or late-night conversations you give, she won't feel attached to you. Even though everything looks perfect on paper, the simple truth is that attraction isn't built on deeds, it's built on emotional resonance with every woman. There's this unspoken question running through her mind, who am I when I'm with him? And if the answer isn't one of joy, inspiration, and respect, then no amount of giving will make her stay. The deeper understanding of this can change everything, because it stops you from chasing approval and starts you on the path to self-awareness and emotional presence, which are what truly create lasting connections. The problem here is that we've been conditioned to think that if we just keep giving enough, we can secure love, but love isn't a transaction. It's a feeling. When a woman feels emotionally seen, understood, and respected by you, it's the most powerful foundation for a loyal connection. But when she feels like your emotional caretaker, your therapist, or she needs to constantly remind you to do the right thing, she'll start pulling away. She's not looking for someone to fix her life. She's looking for someone who can elevate her sense of self to a new level. Someone whose presence lifts her emotionally, makes her feel special just by being in your company. Now, let's break down why overgiving doesn't work. Overgiving isn't a sign of love. It's a sign of insecurity in disguise. Many men give not from a place of strength, but from a place of fear. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of being replaced. Fear of not being enough, so they overcompensate. They overpromise. They overdeliver. But here's the kicker, this kind of giving doesn't build trust or connection. It builds quiet resentment, because women feel that neediness. Even if you don't voice it in turn, they start questioning. Why doesn't he think he's enough just as he is? And that begins to eat away at the emotional connection. Instead, when you're solid in yourself, when you know your worth, you give because you already have value. You don't give to earn her affection. You give because you don't need to earn it. It flows naturally from the groundedness within you. That shift is what makes the biggest difference. Now let's talk about pleasing. This is something most men get wrong. They think that pleasing her will win her heart. But pleasing isn't about attraction, it's about performing. And performance isn't magnetic. Attraction is found in presence. In being real, not in being perfect or predictable. Being fully yourself, not afraid to be imperfect, is what creates lasting appeal. And when you play it too safe, tiptoeing around what you think she wants to hear, you lose the spark that makes her feel emotionally alive. When a woman feels that you're not fully yourself, she senses inauthenticity, and that leads her to pull back. You have to stop trying to be everything and just focus on being genuine. It's not about avoiding mistakes. It's about being emotionally available and authentic, even when things don't go as planned. The next truth is about emotional impact, and this is crucial. You could be the most generous man, the most helpful, the most protective. But if another man walks in and says just one sentence that unlocks a part of her she didn't even know existed, she'll start thinking about him, because he made her feel something powerful about herself. Something inside her got awakened that she wasn't getting from you, and that feeling, that emotional trigger, overrides everything else. It's not about who does more, it's about who makes her feel more emotionally. When she feels something intense and real, that's when she starts bonding with that person, because at the end of the day, women don't stay because of what you give them. They stay because of what they feel within themselves when they're with you. Now, We need to address the idea of safety and softness. Every woman in today's world is conditioned to be strong, to take care of everything, to protect her own emotional boundaries. But at her core, she longs for a safe space to relax, to be soft, to trust someone else to carry some of the emotional weight. She doesn't need another person who requires her to be strong. She needs a man who provides the emotional safety to let her be herself. This doesn't mean being a doormat. It means being steady, being consistent, and offering her the freedom to soften around you. And when she feels that safety, she opens herself up more, and loyalty becomes effortless. Attraction isn't about logic. It's about feeling. Emotional energy is what dictates connection and loyalty, not practical effort and logical actions. Women don't fall for logic. They fall for emotion. So, when a woman feels emotionally seen, understood, and alive around you, that's when loyalty starts to cement. And the man who knows how to touch her emotionally, even with fewer words or actions, is the one she bonds with deeply. It's not the man who does everything right. It's the man who does what's right for her emotionally. He connects with her energy and gives her what she needs, not just materially, but emotionally and psychologically. Stillness is another key factor that many overlook. Masculine stillness is magnetic. A man who isn't chasing, who isn't reacting constantly, who holds space without filling it with noise, is deeply attractive. Stillness isn't passivity, it's presence. A man who can sit in silence, not fill the gaps with nervous energy, is someone who makes her feel secure in her own emotional state. She doesn't need him to fix her problems. She needs him to be grounded in his own energy. 2. Be so centered that she can rely on him to not flinch when the emotional tides rise. A man who is emotionally still is the one who can hold space for a woman to fully express herself and to feel safe in her emotional vulnerability. Finally, it all comes down to one thing: being the man who makes her feel like she's everything. When you can be grounded, emotionally attuned, and steady in your presence, you stop chasing her approval, you stop proving yourself, and instead, you start commanding loyalty just by being yourself. Your energy speaks louder than your words. Your presence creates emotional shifts in her. And when you stop trying so hard to win her, she will begin to crave your presence. The brutal truth is this: you don't need to do more to keep her, you just need to be more present, more self-aware, more emotionally connected, and less reactive. When you do this, your energy will become magnetic, and she stay not because of what you do, but because of how she feels when she's with you. So, if you've been giving too much and asking why it's not working, it's time to stop doing more and start being more. Your presence will speak for you, and when you understand this, you won't have to chase her anymore. She'll be loyal to you because being with you makes her feel like the best version of herself, and when you can give her that feeling consistently, she'll never want to let you go. Thank you for watching, and if you've gained clarity on this issue, I challenge you to subscribe to this channel and join a brotherhood of men who don't chase, but attract women. Respond to who you are, not what you do. Remember, stay grounded, stay present, and stay stoic, because when you do, you command loyalty from a place of strength and presence.